All right, legends. Welcome back to the latest edition of the Drip Dispatch and Animal Farm Almanac. Okay, last week was a big week. We had so much information, and I don't know. I had to listen to the AMA or voice chat like two or three times, even though there were some even shorter videos that came out trying to understand everything that's going to happen. So I'm going to do my best to try to explain it. Shout out to Wonder Woman who took some great notes because it was a lot. All right, let's engage. Okay, so first thing, the price went up to 6 cent right after Forex spoke, and it's come down. It's been fluctuating between 4 and 5 cents over the last couple of days. Still 879 days. Now, this is the current balance in the tax vault at the time of making this video. All right, so as we know, change is coming. Now, the question is it going to be stronger than it is now? I don't see how it couldn't be. First thing I want to, well, another thing I want to address is the vote on the 19th. I'm not sure when it's going to end. I thought it was 19th through the 21st because I don't think it's going to be a week long vote. But anyhow, starting on Tuesday at noon EST, I think there's going to be the vote, and we're voting on BNB or USDT, which is going to be used for the farm. This has nothing to do with the garden. This is for the farm. Please overstand. So please, if you hold pigs, you can vote. One pig in the pig pen counts as one vote. Okay, let's go through it. In reference to the vote, Forex is leaning towards BNB for the vote, and here are the pros and cons. The USDT. The pros, the USDT is stable. If we have 100,000 in USDT, we have 100,000 in the the bull run in USDT. We stay stable through it all, even if the market does a 5x or 10x or 100x. The cons, we'll miss out on any gains in the bull run can bring with BNB. USDT can be blacklisted, also has hacker exposure. The B for now BNB, the pros. We are at the end of the bear market, and BNB could rise exponentially. Now, as we know, back in 2021, right after, matter of fact, when Drip launched, Drip, no, was it? Yeah, it was $600 per BNB. So we can surmise how great a BNB move can be. And next point, we can and will benefit in the next bull run with the 5x or 10x or an explosion of, let's say BNB makes it to $1,000 a token, how we can reap all those rewards. BNB will appreciate more over time because the USDT is just there, it's just static. And now BNB is more decentralized and it will always be supported by Binance. The con, BNB does have volatility risk. If we pair a token with it, it'll have that same volatility. As we can see now, BNB is all the way down in $212, $215. So those are the items that you want to take into account when you do your vote on Tuesday. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty here. Okay, the new changes for DRIP. Now, I may be repetitive because I was taking notes from, it's a lot. Okay, inflation will end. Number one, taxes will remain on the drip faucet to make it deflationary. DDD will still run as expected and as it is currently running now. Supply will be back under control. The community protocols will be able to thrive for the protocol and community. Now, in the meantime, you can compound or you can just wait it out. Now, a lot of questions are going around. Well, how many of my tokens are going to count that am I going to be able to recoup? It says if your claim is higher than your deposit, your faucet is dried up. If your claim is under deposits, you'll be able to continue to hydrate. Now, the Forex also made the statement that He hasn't made a decision on whether he was going to force compound everyone or we were going to be able to do it ourselves. Whew, okay, for drip. First change for drip will be going from 3.65% to 1%. The faucets will now be created only through DDD. So if you want to create a new faucet, you're going to go in, deposit your tokens, and you'll create a new faucet. And they're trying to figure out what's going to happen with Drip BUSD. Is going to be moved from Drip BUSD to Drip BNB. Now, the incentive is going to be to pair and lock Drip BNB in liquidity, similar to Pancake Swap. It's like the Cake BNB, but with the time lock. And it's to prevent runaway inflation. Your share of the new pair is going to be based on how much and how long you lock it up. The APY will be subsidized with drip from the tax vault. Now, and the inflation on drip also was going to be at a very low and slow 15% a year. The goal is to reach an equilibrium over the next few months between now and the beginning of 2024. He stated that he's going to support the community protocols. We'll cover those in the end in a few minutes. And you're going to receive your principal plus what you have earned and what you have available. I know it's all mixed up, but you understand what I'm saying. So that was the big question in, well, if I have this many claimed and this much available, what am I going to get? You're going to receive your principal plus what you have earned and the available. Okay, we got that. We covered the faucets will be created through DDD. Okay, the next thing, the max payout will now be 100%, no more 365%. Okay, runaway inflation. Okay, oh, shoot, that's the same thing. Okay, point number 3, you can only earn what you put into the faucet. All drip available to claim in your available will be honored. All new stakes, you won't earn more than your principal you put in. So you go out and try to create all these new wallets, like he was saying that those 1,000 wallets was created. You're just going to be caught out there and you're going to lose your funds. Like I said, DDD will continue as normal. The deposit section will be removed, and you can only sacrifice BNB, DRIP, or BUSD. Now, when you win DDD, it goes to your faucet. You get paid out 1% a day for 100 days, totaling 100%. Now, DRIP will still have the 10% transaction taxes and the claim and the deposit taxes. Those will be ongoing. This can and will stop inflation, and it will rapidly remove drip from circulation. Now, the mastermind is saying that it won't require any new smart contracts, just a little small one, and really the biggest change is going to be going from 365 to 100. Whew. The plan is to get this done within the next week. So this was on Thursday, so maybe by this Friday it'll be done. There is no true or dedicated or stated time frame. We may just wake up in the morning tomorrow and it's already done. He decided to compound everything to prevent, to stop the bleeding. Now, next is the BREAP token. I know there's a lot going on with the BREAP token and the decrease in price, because I know I had bought BREAP tokens at $250 a piece. They're like $7 right now. Now, in reference to the BREAPs, he's going to raise the BREAP limit to the max above the supply of the BREAP, and there will no longer be any referral rewards or self-referring. Please understand. We will still be able to stake in the reservoir with the drip and BNB LPs. Then, after 100 days, no new drip will enter the supply. And then from that point on, all drip can do is be removed from supply and become deflationary, which is the goal. Now, with all of these factors being factored in, new games can be built for drip. Forex said he will still build games for the drip token. And we already know there's already some projects out there. We're going to discuss those in a minute. And this is giving them the ability to create even more incentives using the drip token because it'll be deflationary. Okay, in reference for drip, we have the scratchy, as you can see here to the right. The suite of games, there's supposed to be another drip game in there. The tournament poker is coming. The hacker game, the lending the lending on the animal farm, which will be now definitely be easier to include drip. We have drip potluck, which is already active. Shout out to Crypto Lucky and Danny D for creating that. We have drip potluck. Shout out to DeFi Crypto Boss. That will be coming out right at the end of the year, beginning of 2024. We have drip poker, which they're actually doing the testing this week. If you're on Telegram, please look in there for the Telegram group, and they're looking for testers for that. So we got the drip poker coming, and then there's also the project Aqueduct. Now, like I say, it's so much going on. It's just really a wait and see. All right, let's continue. All right, and in reference to the animal farm, there's going to be new dogs and pig tokens. More to come on that. And now with the new tokens, he's going to be able to create pools for a range of other assets on AFV3. Maybe 15 to 30 different liquidity pools. This is going to be crazy. Now, it's just more options. In your legends, you already know how it is about options. You want options. You just want to be locked in with just one or six. We saw how many we had in the beginning on Animal Farm. So now he's talking 15 to 30 different liquidity pools. We can only imagine what tokens will be in there. Okay. The vote, again, on Tuesday is going to be for the switch from BUSD to BNB or the USDT. And this is for the farm. Remember, that's what the vote is coming up on Tuesday. Now, upcoming for the Animal Farm, he's creating the range, and him and the team are creating the range optimization tools. There's going to be single-side staking, lending, and option contracts are also possible. The REAP DAO should be done in unison with the release of AFV3. The gaming platform, PancakeSwap, will also be promoting AFV3, so we're going to see how that's going to work. And then he stated that he had 20 plus influencers that are already ready to promote AFV3. Now, in reference to Animal Farm, we already know we're getting ready to do the migration to PancakeSwap for V3. Now, at the end of the year, he didn't mention Piggy Plinko, but this was still on our timeline. The new REAP DAO, the Tier 1 REAP DAO, and the Tier 2. We're going to discuss that in a second, too. The Scratchy for, of course, dogs and pigs and all the rest of the Scratchy tickets and being the white label. The suite of games, the tournament poker coming, the super chats, and, of course, lending in his security protocol that he wanted to create. Okay, now, a lot of folks was interested in the DAO. I'm not sure if the legends were. The thing is now, forget Tier 2. You may as well get Tier 1 due to the fact that the REAP tokens are no longer $30 a piece because you needed 300. Wait a minute. So you need 300? You needed 300 tokens in order to get into the the big DAO. And now 300 tokens can get you into the big one because the REAP tokens are so low right now. You can get in for 3,600 instead of $30,000. So really a decision that you got to make. So it is what it is. So, like I say, if you're gonna do it, why go for Tier 2 and only get 50% of the information and the opportunities when you can get 100% of both? Okay, now this is L7 talking. In regards to drip, I am a 100% drip maxi. I'm here till drip has gone dry and the faucet is no longer running. The changes definitely cannot hurt, especially where we are right now. Like I say, I've been here since I came in at $3. excuse me, we came in at $7, went down to $3, up to $1.97, and down to a penny. So I'm not going anywhere. It's just because somebody asked why I haven't been making so many videos. What is there to make videos on if drip is down? It's not doing anything. There's nothing going on. So I'm going to create the videos when I create the videos. Anyhow, so that's what's going on with drip. And hopefully all of these changes can revive drip and let drip do what it's supposed to do. Now, really, we don't need it to go back to 197. If it does, that's great. Drip can get to $1. It can change lives. And $5, a $25 drip is going to do wonders as well. Like I say, it don't need to go to back to $197. The reservoir is continuing. I'm still in there. If you saw the last video, I'm still in the res. I'm not doing any withdrawals in the res until the reservoir has run dry. If it's been determined that the reservoir is no longer necessary, at that point, I will pull my BNB out and carry on. The drip garden. We haven't heard a single word on what's going to happen with the drip garden. We know it's supposed to migrate from the animal farm over to the drip UI. That'll probably happen when V3 launches. But I know he was talking about different protocols that was going to be able to be used. Like I said, we're going to have to wait and see. So really, there's really hasn't been no specific talk on what's going to happen with the drip garden. It's still printing. It's still doing what it's doing. Even though the LPs are down at 40 something cents a LP, it is what it is. AFV3. I'm not big on the pigs. I'm a dog maxi. That's that other 99. Like I say, I'm 99.5% drip and 5% in the 0.5% dogs. So dogs is where I'm at. What's going to happen with the pigs? The pigs are barely paying, but 0.003 cents per pig now, or something like that. Of course, everybody's dream is $1 per pig at its max. That's going to take a lot of doing and a whole lot of influx of funds. Now, if people are going to come back, it's going to be a wait and see. Like I stated earlier, with the promotion from Pancake Swap and the influencers that Forex has already contacted, we're going to see if the money is going to flow back in. Because there are different options out there. We got farms out there that we don't have to worry about. You wake up in the morning and you're out of the range and you can't make any money. So we're going to wait and we're going to see. So hopefully it's going to do what it's supposed to do. I don't know. I still got some pigs in the pig pen. I've got my dogs in both of the dog pounds, the linear as well as the auto compound. So that was just another wait and see. I hope the dogs go back up from $2.70 something cent, back up to $35 a dog. That would be great, and increase the BNB dividends and everything. I think that's it for me on my perspective. And it's really right now, it's just we're in a wait and see mode. Just let Forex and the team do what they're doing, and we'll take it from there, because there's nothing we can really do in the meantime other than that. We can go ahead and still compound. We can, with your token, or you can just let them sit there in the available and then just accumulate in your bucket. And like you said, you'll still be rewarded or awarded those. And, just keep your head up, do what you got to do. And as always, remember, this is for informational, educational purposes only. This is never intended as any type of financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm here just sharing everything that's drip related and animal farm related, and just providing pure edutainment. And as always, like I always say, always remember that this is an individual endeavor. You do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances, because nobody else cares and nobody else understands those except for you. And another one, get in where you fit in. Don't worry about, so-and-so got this many pigs, or this so-and-so got this many dogs, or this so-and-so got this many faucets. You do what's best for you, and you get in where you fit in. And as always, all I ask is that you please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And to all of the legends out there and the rest of the community, engage.